I feel so old. Y'all get in here, lay down. Just lay down. Take a fucking nap and lay down. Well, now what? I figured I'd get on here. What's going on in the world? Trump sending a second carrier strike group over to Iran. It's crazy. An attack is definitely coming. And then I got to get on the mindless Discord full of people that don't pay attention as they tell me, oh, Trump caved to Iran. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, he caved to Iran. Like, I just read about how he's sending a second. No, I don't even know how many they got over there, but they're sending another one. They're sending another strike group to the area. They're sending more planes. I mean, they're just loading it up over there. Largest military buildup we've ever had in the Middle East, from what I've been reading. Now, you think they're doing all that because they're not going to attack? I mean, come on, man. Come on, guys. This ain't rocket science, man. This isn't hard, man. Jesus Christ. They're like, Trump's all talk. What do you mean he's all talk? He's sending fucking... What are you talking about? I'm just so... It's just getting old, man. All the lying and bullshit, man. Like, goddamn, can you live in the real world? Are any of you capable of living in the real world? And discussing reality and not these fantasies in your fucking head? I am so bored talking about the fantasies in another man's head. I am so bored with that. The reality is so much more interesting than the fantasies in your head. Yeah, I might get on, I might not, who knows? I'm laid in the bed, comfortable in the bed, relaxed in the bed. Got work in 6 hours. Hell, I might take a nap. I might take another nap. Who knows? I just woke up. Might take another one. Who can say what I'll do? Might walk over to Chick-fil-A. What's the temperature outside anyway? I mean, it's 50 degrees, bruh. It was 70 degrees yesterday. All the snow finally melted. Oh, my God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. You see the crazy AI videos they got now? It's crazy. Hollywood is done, bro. Go watch some videos on Arc Raiders. It's good. It's a fun little game. It's fun to play. You fight other people. You fight robots. There's different maps you gotta land on. You can land on them at nighttime too. It's harder at nighttime though. The robots, apparently the AI like learns over time from the way players play, so it changes. It does different things. Like people used to hide in the buildings to get away from them, and now they like climb in the building with you. I haven't seen one follow me to a bed. I haven't seen one of those things that leap yet, though. I've only encountered like the things that walk around and stuff. They're hard to fucking kill, though. You gotta like jump on top of them and like put a bomb on them. I haven't done that yet. I haven't got one of those bombs yet. You're not even on Fortnite. If you was, you'd be playing with King Money Known. And you're not. You're a liar. Ugh. God, I slept for like who knows how long, and I'm still tired. It never ends. You know, I wake up with so much energy, and then I have to read your retarded fucking tweets, and that drains my energy. Realizing you're all retarded, and there's no hope for the future, really. It's also kind of peaceful, though. When you know the future's fucked anyway, so what's it matter, you know? I won't even have a job. You won't have a job. None of us will have jobs. I don't know how that works. Yeah, I listen to Elon talk about it. Elon's funny. Like, I've been listening to him talk about it. And then I'm like, well, how will. Like, okay, so Amazon replaces all its workers with robots. Okay, I can believe that. I've worked at these warehouses. I've seen it. I've seen the robots in there. So it's already started. They've already replaced humans with robots. So it's an inevitability that they'll do it with all of them, I would think. Maybe you'll have a few humans supervising things. I don't know, but, running the robots or something. But how does that work? How does Amazon. Okay, so they make products, but how do you buy them if you ain't got no money because you ain't got no job? How's that work? Well, the government will give us money. Okay, how does the government get money to give us if they don't have tax dollars? Because we don't have an income. And when they make robots that fix the robots, and that's the thing I was reading today. The AI, they're about to set it up where the AI will now improve itself. Which is same thing from Terminator, where they made the AI start improving itself, and then next thing you know, the AI took over the world. We're there now, where the AI builds itself. The AI updates itself every day. Why would I debate? What would I debate this CoffeeZilla guy on? I mean, it's just, what are you even talking about? I'm a nobody. Nobody's debating me. When are you going to realize that? Nobody cares about me. I'm irrelevant. I'm a regular guy with a regular job. I'm not famous, nor do I want to be. I had a choice to go down that path, and I took the other. I had two paths in front of me, and I decided on a more peaceful, normal path. And I'm happy with it. No regrets for me. The more time you spend on here, the more you realize how retarded it is. Like, you just. Man. And some days I don't even get on here. I don't stream or nothing. I don't have to. It's nice, I don't have to worry about it. When you have to do this, it's your job, and this is how you pay your bills. You got to get on here every fucking day and try to talk to these mindless idiots who just don't listen to nothing. They get proven wrong 1,000 times. They don't care. No self-reflection. There's never a point where they go, maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. No. I don't miss playing games. I do not miss doing this full time now. First of all, I didn't make enough money doing it, so I don't miss that. No thanks. I was never going to go live in a tent. I just like to troll about that because it's funny. Never going to do that. Had FaZe not helped out, I'd have just went and stayed with somebody for a little bit until I built the money up for my job and got a place. That was the plan. Going to be the plan. I was going to figure out where to go stay, and it's all worked out in the end. Now a distant memory feels like a different life. No, he never charged that back. I hope this cold's going tomorrow. I'm tired of being sick. I ain't been sick in forever. Can't wait till it gets warm so we can start going outside during the day. The sunlight. God, I hate winter. I hate it. I mean, if I wanted to build my stream up, I could. That's the thing about it. It's always something that can be done, you know? It's always there. It's just my choice. That's always sitting there too. You know, could always upload videos. It's easy. Just don't want to. No desire. No desire. It's hard to get into this stuff because the Discord is a huge. I mean, you get on that Discord and you realize, what's the point of even talking? What's the point of doing a show and stuff? What would be the point of buying a laptop and doing a professional show and going over topics when people don't even fucking. Then you get on and people argue. It's just. People don't even listen. They don't even pay attention to the things you say. It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen. That's what really made me get away from this stuff, is realizing how pointless it is. It's not the money, it's the fact that it's just pointless and dumb and retarded. And it gets more retarded by the day. Nothing is serious. You can't have a serious conversation. You can't discuss a serious topic. You can't. If you prove somebody wrong, it doesn't matter. They just pretend you didn't. People are caught up in such fantasy that I'd rather live in the real world, you know? I'd rather be at work where everybody's not in. Well, actually, they're in a fantasy too. They're actually in one too. I mean, they expect all this work to get done with like limited amount of people, and no matter how many times you tell them, hey, there's just not enough people to accomplish the goals you want to accomplish, it doesn't seem to click because they live in a fantasy where, oh yeah, that's enough people. It's like I was telling dude the other day, I was like, if you brought all those managers and put them in night shift, they couldn't do half the shit they're telling us to do, so I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If you can't work like me, I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you telling me what can be done, knowing damn well you couldn't do it yourself. If I tell you something, I know I can do it. It'd be the only reason I'd say it can be done. I mean, I don't mind discussing topics. It's just the excessive trolling that never. I mean, people just can't stop trolling. I mean, they just can't. And I'm all for trolling. Here's the problem with it. It's like you're not good at it. And when you're not good at it, it's just annoying. It's just like, oh, here's this guy trying too hard. It's like the fresh and fit guy walking around in the Jew shirt, the shirt he wears all the time. It's just like, or when they're on the bus and they got the Kanye song playing and they're all, it's just so try hard, bro. It's so try hard that it's cringe as fuck. You're trying so hard to get reactions, so hard to piss people off, and all that does is make me just go, so cringe. You're trying way too fucking hard. I mean, it's gotten so bad where people are like praising Hitler just to get under people's skin, That like they're just doing things just to get people going, and it never stops. It never ends. And then there are moments when these people want to be taken serious, right? They want to have a discussion on a serious topic, and everyone's like, well, why would I take you serious? You troll constantly. Your reputation that you've built for yourself is that of a troll. Therefore, I can't take you serious about anything you say because I know who you are. Now, that's fine. You can be a troll. That can be your reputation, but you can't get upset when people won't take you serious. Like when I tell people, I'm like, you're just trolling, they get mad. Well, you just think everyone's trolling. Well, that's all you do all day. And the dumbest thing about it is when they pretend like we don't know they're trolling, when they try to play that game like, oh, I'm not trolling, and everybody knows. It's not just me. It's like a group of people are watching and everyone says the same thing. Everyone's aware of what you're doing. There comes a time where the jig is up, where you kind of got to move on. You got to I've done it over the years, I used to talk about Wings for Redemption or talk about, and I've moved on. The best example I can give is that iDubbbz guy, where I never used to watch that guy, never was a fan, but he used to make content. People said they liked it a lot, right? I heard that. And then he kind of became a faggot. From what I don't know a lot about this guy. I'm just going on what people say. He kind of became a faggot. And then he tried to come back recently and do the old stuff he used to do. And people were like, this is so cringe and gay. And that would what it would be if I made like videos on Wings. It would be the same thing. It would be so gay and it's a step back. It'd be a step backwards. There are times when things are funny and they're relevant and we talk about them and it's fun, but there is a time to move on, guys. And the Wings of Redemption stuff, we're way past moving on from that. I mean, I've moved on. To think that people are still so caught up in that guy is crazy to me. It's okay to move on from topics, Like we used to talk about the transgender stuff a lot, and then, it's kind of over, we won the battle. The trans stuff is in retreat. People are suing. So there's really no point in harping on it all day, It's kind of time to move on. We've won the battle. It's time to move on. Lay your weapon down. Up. I said the jig is up. Okay. So he tried to do a liberal version of the old thing, and that's not going to work. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not that guy anymore. I find that stuff very cringe and gay. So if I tried to do that stuff again, I mean, it would just be cringe and gay. So I don't do it. You would go, ugh, not the same. That's what you would say. Because I'm not into it. I don't care enough about Wings of Redemption to really look into what's going on. And I only did it for money in the first place. So there's no money to be made. So where's the motivation? No, if I did videos again, I'd talk about the news and things like that. I wouldn't talk about drama. I'd stay away from it. Give me about an hour. I'll be on Fortnite. Give me about 30 minutes. We'll get on it. Till 10. Play about 4 hours. All I have to do to give my channel life is get up every day and upload 5 videos a day and then go to work. That's easy. I just don't have the motivation to do it because I don't care. And yes, there's a lot of money. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of money sitting on the table. I'm aware of that. And maybe one day I'll go, let me get that money off the table. But right now, I go to work, I come home, I'm satisfied. If I wanted more money, the I need to address my spending, like no DoorDash, stuff like that. DoorDash, really. If I just stopped DoorDashing completely, I'd have a lot more money. It's not that I'm broke. I'm not starving or anything like I used to be. I'm not, I'm fine. Bills are paid. No big deal. So I'm not desperate for money, so I just don't have the motivation to, do these things. The only reason I ever got into YouTube because I was married and I wanted to do things for my wife and take her on trips, and I saw an opportunity. I saw that I could do that. I just had to grind on this for a while, and no matter how much money I made, no matter how much progress I made, it was never good enough for her. So, and then she left, and I kind of said, "Who cares? Who cares about all this?" That was kind of it for me with that stuff. I never really did it for me. Didn't get into it for me. I don't desire to be rich and famous. I don't desire that. I could care less about that, really. I mean, I like money, but I don't need to have millions of dollars. I mean, yeah, of course that'd be nice, but at the end of the day, I'm a simple man, live a simple life. I'm happy with just the simple things. That's why I'm not miserable. I see people online all the time. They're so obsessed with getting rich. And I think people need to come to the terms with the fact that we're not all going to be rich, dude. Like, it's so unrealistic to think that all of us can be rich. No, we can have a decent life. If we work hard and we, do what we're supposed to do, we can have a decent, respectable life. You can have a Nintendo Switch. You can have, you can have a car. You can have nice things. Are you going to have a yacht? Probably not. Are you going to be a multimillionaire? Probably not. And I think this desire to achieve those things makes people miserable. Because as years go on, you realize I'm never going to achieve that. And you become more miserable as you get older because you're like, fuck, the clock's ticking. I see tweets like this all the time. So, like, the clock's ticking and I don't know what I'm going to do. You'd be a lot happier if you just accept the life you have and look for the silver lining in the life you have and be grateful for the things you have. One thing that will make you very grateful is watch those videos from like other countries. Watch India and things like, go watch these videos on YouTube where people go to other countries and see how those people live. And you'll start to realize, hey, I'm already rich. Like the fact that I can go take a hot shower, get dressed. That's rich in of itself, because in a lot of countries they don't have showers. They can't go take a hot shower with the soap and get cleaned up. When you start looking at life like that, you'll be a lot happier. When you start being grateful for the ability to take a hot shower. Now remember, last year I couldn't take a shower, or not last year, the year before last. They shut the water off in that house. And I had to go to the gym to take showers. For every day I had to walk to the gym to take a shower. So when I finally got in here and I have a shower that works, then I'm grateful for it. I think people need to go through suffering. I think people need to go through some serious shit so they can be grateful for what they have. I think it'd be good for a lot of y'all to be like fucked over for like months and broke and struggling. That way when you get back to work, you get the money, you'll be like, oh, this is nice. That's true too. That's so true about the work ethic. I say that all the time. When I was younger, I used to think just like y'all, but I grew up and I realized, I don't want to work 18 hours a day. You know what I mean? I don't. I want to come home from work and play Fortnite. Here's the thing about my job. I could stay overtime. Most days I could stay and work a couple hours overtime, but I don't. I don't. I'm ready to get the fuck out of there just like everybody else after 8 hours. Because I can live off the 8 hours, right? I can make my 40. I can live off of it. I know that I'd have a lot more money if, I know that there's things in my budget I could remove completely that I do not need that would give me more money. So there's, But the people that are rich have this work ethic that you and me don't have it. We just don't have it. They don't get off work after 8 hours and go play Fortnite. They work all the time. And that's why they're successful, because all they do is work. Now, most of us ain't going to live like that. So then just accept that you're not going to be rich. I mean, see, people think people are rich because they fuck somebody over. And yeah, some people, yeah. Some people did fuck people over and cheated and stuff, but that's not everybody that's rich. It's just so stupid and childish that the way people think about these things. There are a lot of people that worked their ass off and started a business and got rich. You could do the same thing. You're just not willing to do it because you get off work. You want to play Fortnite. You want to play COD. You want to lay around and smoke weed or whatever you do, and that's fine. That's fine, but quit crying that you don't have the things you want. You're not working. Go get a second job. You know what I mean? Like, you could go get a second job. You could get off work and go to the second job. There's a guy that works with me. He has a second job he goes to. I mean, I take the OT sometimes, but I work hard at work. So after the 8 hours, I'm ready to go home. I work my ass off. I don't sit in there and play around. So when it's time to leave, I'm ready to go home, man. Like, I could have stayed over like 30 minutes to an hour on Monday or Tuesday morning, but I just went home. I was tired. I was sick. I was tired. I want to go home. And I definitely don't want a second job. Fuck that. I could have a second job right here if I wanted to. I could turn this into, I could easily make $1,000 off this a month if I wanted to, but I just don't care right now. What is wrong with this? The endless lies will never stop. It'll never stop. You guys got to stop crying that people don't agree with you, so then your cope is that they just agree with me for attention. When the opposite is true, you guys disagree for attention, and everyone's aware of that, so knock it off. Ain't got the balls for what? A second job? No, I don't want one. I'm at work enough. I don't want to work a second job. I don't need to either. Some days I get DoorDash every day. Do the math, $20 a day. There's money right there that can be taken right back. So there's money. If I'm doing things like that, I'm not struggling. I'm not like, oh God, oh, I could easily build my YouTube back up. That's easy. That's like riding a bike. I have worked at the liquor store. We have a liquor store as part of our store. It's like a separate store though. It's like nearby. And I used to go there sometimes. They send me down there to work. That's easy at the liquor store. I don't know how to run the register. They ain't trained me on it. I don't have numbers or nothing. So when I go down there, I haven't went down there in a while. They're not gonna send me down there now because I'm a manager, but all I had to do was walk up and down the aisles and shit. That was easy. Boring. I don't like boring work. I don't want to be bored at work. I like to be busy so the time goes by. I barely have time to do other things as it is. Don't need a second job. Gotta have time for other things besides work. Good. I can't wait for summer. I'd rather be hot than cold. Thank God all this ice finally melted. I'll be able to walk to work tonight and not slip everywhere. Oh my God. What a mess that shit's been. What other things? What do you mean? Besides work? There's lots of other things to do besides work. I'll deal with the annoying ass bugs. The sun doesn't even really come out during the winter around here. I mean, it sucks. Terrible. I'm over it. I'm done with winter. Bring on the heat. Bring it on. I'm ready for it. Bring it on. Well, I don't work outside, so I'm not worried about it. I'd rather walk in the heat than in the cold. When you're walking in the heat, the sun shining on you, you're getting that vitamin D. It's nice. You don't have to wear a bunch of goddamn layers. I gotta wear 2 pairs of pants when I go to work in the winter. It's ridiculous. Cold as fuck outside. Out of your damn minds. He's finally pissing. Alright, come on. Come on. I got a pig. Yeah, I guess I'll get on for it, alright. Freezing. Freezing. Freezing cold. Freezing cold. I have no idea. I never made a video like that. Probably on a stream somewhere. Ooh. Alright, find the Fortnite stream. Ugh.